And Willie Twiston Davis will be happier that he's back over hurdles too. But he rode a winner at Royal Ascot. He's a big lad. He's a big lad.
It's a bold shout, isn't it? I mean, he's so tall. He's obviously struggled with his weight tremendously on the flat, but it's good to see him back jumping, isn't it?
It is. Hopefully he'll stick at it for a while.
You don't sound overly enthusiastic.
OK, they're nearly ready to go. Let's hand you back to Richard Hoyles.
Thanks, AJ. The flag's up, and they're coming in just a few yards shy of 2 complete circuits here. It's the same course and distance, the new course and the distance of the Stayers Hurdle now on Thursday, the Cheltenham Festival. And these bunch of handicappers, Rolling Mall is quickly into his stride. Now last time he stuttered into his early hurdles. Let's see how he copes with the first. Not too bad from Cogry in second, Zero Shades of Grey taken in third. And that trio are clear from Fingal Bay, who was in 4th place early on, with Rocklander in green and white, Meister Eckhart in the hoops, check colours of Spice Fair. First 3 flights of hurdles come up pretty quickly here. Rolling Mall leading them towards the second of the trio they encounter on this part of the track. Cogry in seconds, again Rolling Mall just puts himself right. Those two have extended 7 lengths clear from Zero Shades of Grey. 3 lengths back to Fingal Bay, who shows in 4th place. Racing in 5th is Rocklander. Spice Fair still held up towards the rear of the field as the leader takes flight number 3. Meister Eckhart was the last to rise at it. So Cogry was faster over the third, and as a result briefly took the lead from Rolling Mall. As they'll swing left-handed head on towards the 4th, Rolling Mall is sent back to the lead by Sean Bowe. Leads by a length. Cogry is racing in 2nd place, a break of about 4 lengths to Zero Shades of Grey. In 4th place is Fingal Bay with Rocklander, Spice Fair and Meister Eckhart as they reach the 4th obstacle at Rolling Mall. Cogry, you can see faster through the air. Good shot there. You can see closed and took the lead as Rolling Mall is spending plenty of time in the air. But they now, a feature of the new course, have quite a long run before the concluding 2 flights of hurdles on the first circuit. Rolling Mall leading by a neck or so. Cogry jumping up to dispute and sometimes take the lead over the hurdles, but between them, Rolling Mall regains the initiative. A pair of them are about 7 lengths clear from Zero Shades of Grey, with 5 lengths back to Fingal Bay in 4th. That's also the 2-tone blue colours. 5th for Rocklander in the green. Still towards the rear of the field, Spice Fair and Meister Eckhart. You saw Zero Shades of Grey's rider, Trevor Whelan, who's the horse that's isolated between the 2 groups, just casting an eye over his shoulder as they run down towards the next. A little bit of racing before they get there. Rolling Mall on the inside of Cogry as they approach flight number 5. Rolling Mall jump that better. Zero Shades of Grey has been joined by Fingal Bay. It's 3rd place. Rocklander is in 5th, ahead of Spice Fair. The rear of the field is Meister Eckhart. So the front pair pressing on here in these conditions. How fast or otherwise do you think they're going, Luke?
I think it's just going a good, sensible gallop. You can see some of them already struggling, but for me, interesting to watch Willie Twiston Davis, who hadn't seen over obstacles for quite some time, AP, and he's getting a good tune out of Cogry.
He is, and he looks good, and he looks pretty stylish. Carl Wellen said he's looked good in schooling, but the both horses in front seem to be enjoying themselves, and Rolling Mall looks to be jumping okay, so but it's a good test for both of them.
Just watching Willie now. See, Willie Twiston Davis, you saw him then, you saw him flap his elbows, he saw a stride, and Cogry seems to be listening to him, and no, as they go out then onto their 2nd circuit now, he's actually taking it up now.
He is, so Cogry takes it up as they head away from us, and this time he's trying to press on because there's 2 to 3 lengths back to Rolling Mall, who between flights in the past has been able to get back on terms with Cogry, but at the moment Cogry's made a break for it. Still a long way from home, however. Zero Shades of Grey in 3rd, Fingal Bay in 4th, then Rocklander, and Meister Eckhart, despite being ridden and being slightly out of touch top of the hill, is back alongside Spice Fair as they head down the side of the race. So once again, this trio of flights come quite quickly, and Cogry sees a good stride over. 2nd place is Rolling Mall, who remains clear of the pursuers, but not so far clear of them now. They cluster up with Fingal Bay, Zero Shades of Grey, Rocklander, Meister Eckhart and Spice Fair as the field just begin to condense slightly here. It's teenering up as out in front. It is still Cogry, but is only about 3 lengths clear, so he's a good stride. Rolling Mall in 2nd. Meister Eckhart made a mistake back of the field in the hoop colours of red and white, as now they make their progress towards 4 from the finish, but it is still a long, long way from home here on the new course, as Cogry, 4 out, stretches over well. Good leap on the outside, Rocklander jumped himself right up alongside Fingal Bay. Rolling Mall's now been swallowed up by the pack. Zero Shades of Grey, then Spice Fair and Meister Eckhart. So well bunched, they now make their way uphill towards 3 from the finish, but we still have a mile to race in this Betbright Casino handicap hurdle. Cogry out in front, Rolling Mall encouraged along, he can run in snatches. He's back snapping at the leader's heels, but another flight is looping, and this one is 3 from the finish. Bay, Zero Shades of Grey take it third and fourth. Zero Shades of Grey left a trailing leg there. It was passed by Spice Fair. Rocklander still travels okay towards the outside in green. Meister Eckhart is still in touch, so well grouped. They're about to turn to the highest point of the racecourse. Cogry has led for the majority of the final circuit. Rolling Wall pushed along in pursuit. Fingal Bay in the dark and light blue. Zero Shades of Grey, the grey horse in the blue jacket, getting back amongst them. Rocklander still wide on the course in fifth. Then Spice Fair and Meister Eckhart, just at this point, a circuit to go, is once again being ridden. His jockey pulls down a set of goggles, but Meister Eckhart is just beginning to struggle, it would appear, at the rear of the field. So Cogry is sent on again, having filled the tank. Willie Twiston-Davies is now pressing on, but Zero Shades of Grey, and notably on the outside, the green colours of Rocklander, who was arsed up there and produced another good leap. Spice Fair trying to get involved. Then Fingal Bay as the race develops. Rolling Wall is now under strong pressure, turning for home. Rocklander has come there strongly for Adrian Heskin, but Cogry keeping up the gallop back over hurdles, and these two have extended 3 to 4 lengths clear from Zero Shades of Grey and Spice Fair. This long run down towards the final flight, still 150 yards or so before they reach it, and then around about a furlong run in, and now Rocklander throws down the challenge, grabs the rails to keep him straight. Cogry under pressure, third for Spice Fair. Fingal Bay running on again in fourth place, held together. Rocklander heads down towards the last. Cogry half a length down on landing, but he's trying hard to rally over on the far side, and he's back alongside for Willie Twiston-Davies. Cogry over on the far side, the near side in green and white. Rocklander, the two having a good set too. Rocklander still with Cogry over on the far side. They are head for head, and Cogry pokes his nose back in front. Has Rocklander got anything more to give? He is trying hard, but Cogry has tried hard throughout and will score for Willie Twiston-Davies. Cogry has scored, Rocklander second, tight for third. Fingal Bay and Spice Fair, Rolling Wall back behind these, Meister Eckhart and Zero Shades of Grey. Willie Twiston-Davies back over hurdles. I think that's his first winner here at Cheltenham. He famously came down in the closing stages, the Fox Hunters, with the race at his mercy, but Cogry, a really willing horse, back over fences. His jumping stood the test, and his attitude certainly did.
What a brilliant finish, and what a brilliant story that is. Willie Twiston-Davies, he looked like he was going to come off second best here, but he's back with a winner, Luke.
Make no mistake, that was a ride and a half. It really was, given that those horses' form was UF. He had every sort of, he had more letters after his name than John Gosden, didn't he? I mean, it's unbelievable. But then he's gone and plucked it out the bag like that. Great ride, and takes him doing.
The horse was brave. He kept trying for him.
Well, the jockey was. He kept giving him a kick.
He was. He's been wasting his time running in the flat the last 5 or 6 years. But he did, for a lad that hasn't had much experience over jumps. He obviously rode Bibby Run plenty of years ago in the Fox Hunters. But Willie's done well now. He looks the part.
What a fantastic result that is, and all thoughts with Ryan, obviously, as well. I'm sure Willie's thought of him as he's crossed the line here with the glory. It looked like it was going to be George and Heskin again, but it was not to be. It's a win for family Twiston-Davies. And this is Sam watching on. This will be a popular result. Looks like Daryl Jacob on the left. Sam, his brother, on the right.
They're not only brothers, they're best of friends as well, and this will mean a hell of a lot to Sam. He's looking across. I tell you what, it takes some doing, though, to have ridden on the flat like he has, and then to come back like that and ride so superbly. Let's go and join Mick.
Wow, Willie Twiston-Davies admiring himself on the big screen. I cannot believe he didn't punch